when you were
How's
talking
magic?
earlier, I was like, makes sense now.
How's magic?
Because, magic.
I do love I love real world magician stuff, Magic Castle, Vegas, whatever. I love magician stuff, but it's so cool. It's making it possible real, whatever. This is my theme of life. It's literally what the Prestige does. It's like, oh, these are tricks, these are illusions, these are blah blah blah, and then no, it's real.
We appreciate all of our patrons. They help us keep the show going. They keep my bank account healthy so that when we have to pay all the bills, I don't take all the brunt of it all. But today's episode is dedicated to one patron.
I feel like if I wanted to just make money, I would have been a lawyer. I mean,
True.
like,
Yeah.
I got into this because I'm just like making things. I don't even know why I do it anymore. It's just, it can't be stopped. And it's not
Right?
like, there is no goal in mind. But I have been thinking I would like to work. I haven't been on like a narrative set in a long time, and I miss narrative sets. So that's something that I could...
If she could go.
No, actually, I was thinking like, I'm the only one that is in charge of my own schedule, and I could make the time to make my own projects, and I should and will do that. So that's kind of where I've been trying to reorient, but I don't know. I get to do so many fun things with games all the time that it's really hard to find the time, and learning to say no is a difficult skill.
Everyone at home,
Yeah.
everyone at home, spoilers, Sasuke leaves the village and Naruto, even everyone tells him, no, he betrayed the village. He's like, no, he's my friend. I'm gonna get him back.
I'm gonna get my home.
And then Sasuke says, no, fuck you, I left.
Right,
It's
right,
like,
right.
what the fuck?
Yeah,
It's
that was
so
a lot.
sad.
But I like Sasuke too because he's going on his own journey in terms of like he kind of embraces the darkness a little bit more.
I
you know what
think
mean?
that's the thing. Like, I like Keanu Reeves talks about it a lot, where he's like, people think that their lives have to have like nothing but filled with
Light,
purity and
right,
happiness.
right.
But it's like, if you learn to balance it and learn to like kind of just continually outwardly making good things happen, you could still live with the darkness inside.
Absolutely.
And like, yeah, just because you had a bad day doesn't mean you have to make everyone else's life bad. And using those like give you more experience and mature you as an adult, as a human.
6 years ago or so, it was like everything was hot girl, and she has nothing to offer anybody but her hot girlness, or mean, just mean. Like it was just, or drunk, only like it just felt like it's one note. We have no arc. And then
doesn't know how pretty she is.
Oh, good. If I mean, we need to start like charging
know.
people who are putting that in their descriptions. Like she's gorgeous, but she doesn't know, and you're like, what does it even mean? How do you?
Get the cup, huh? I'll go bebop a little bit, huh?
This is
Bebop,
really
rebop, rebop,
not great. I didn't set the faces to be different people. So give it 1 second. Oh,
We're different people
God.
faces?
No.
Maybe.
I'm watching the
you're
Amy.
both.
Me too.
There you go.
We're
All
both
right.
the Steves?
Guys,
That's
we're
even
live.
better.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Nerd on Update.
Hi.
After such a
Hello.
long time. Such a
us.
long time. How's it going, everybody? Oh,
Hey, hi, how are you?
That's
Oh, I can take off my glasses. I don't need to see.
That's the one. Oh, Jesus criminy. How's it going, everybody?
Jesus.
It's the Nerd on Update. It's the weekly show where we we talk about the news and then talk about things that we like about it or we don't like about the news. It's our little opinion show, and then also we answer questions from the audience. And we have some questions from the audience this week. A lot of them probably from the same few folks. So we need a little bit more at some point, but you can add more.
We also love our few folks because it's opportunities and conversations with them.
Well, no,
Like,
it's just like a few questions
share.
from the same few folks. So if there's any different questions from the same few folks, that's fine. But
You know,
more
we
variety is
could
always welcome.
ask, you know, our internet overlords or our machine overlords for questions if we are so hard pressed.
Yeah, well, you
But
know,
I am not pressed.
it's just asking for
Be
variety. Not everything needs to sound or feel the same at all times. Don't listen to the cinematic universes. They should have different tones.
They
you know what I mean?
should. Agreed.
You know what I mean? Amy, Steve's. It's been a minute. It's been a while since we've done an update. How are you guys doing? What's up? What's new with you guys?
Stivs?
Oh, you know.
Oh, you know?
I don't.
It's my favorite line because it leads to nothing.
No,
just kids are growing and reading and writing and watching. Yeah, what? We acknowledge
What? Yes, I acknowledge you.
Acknowledge me. That's nice. Yeah. Just just that dad life. That's all.
That's it. Feels a little like you're hiding something over there, man.
I sometimes forget our shows, and I was thinking this is like a recording, and I don't want to date on it. This is the update show.
It's on
Happy
the
holidays, everybody. I'm trying to be so general right now, like, just things.
Oh yeah, you know my kids are from age 5 to 24.
My brain was like, don't say too much. You can't give dates. It's going to be recording. Comes up later. No. House is decorated. So there's that. Got that
For Halloween, right?
Friday. Yes. All year
round. Always.
I was telling Tom earlier, I finally got around to watching Violent Night, where David Harbour plays Santa.
Isn't it amazing?
I laughed the entire time.
Was it so? Yeah, we watched it this weekend too. I'm like, this needs to go on our list. I didn't think it was going to be that good.
It's good corny. And I was telling him how the song choices for fight scenes, like "Donde Está Santa Claus" for one of them, and Bryan Adams, "Do They Know It's Christmas Time?" while he's demolishing fools with a sledgehammer. Yeah, if you haven't, it's in that Die Hard on Christmas realm. It's a very corny action movie, but it's purposely corny. It knows what it's doing. It's David Harbour, it's John Leguizamo, and it's Beverly D'Angelo, formerly of National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Oh, all the National Lampoon's Vacations. But yeah, it's just a fun, dirty action ride with Santa being John McClane. Santa's John McClane, basically.
Well, I mean, he did get a good chunk crunk before he decided to.
He's a disillusioned Santa.
Disillusioned Santa who's decided he might not want to be Santa anymore. And a little girl on a walkie-talkie changes all that.
Well, with an evil John Leguizamo, which is always fun.
He's Scrooge.
You know, what I saw a lot during Thanksgiving weekend
What's that?
On Sci-Fi, good old DJ and Chris Evans movie. Like
Red
nonstop. Like I was like, they just played one after Red One was like on rerun on Sci-Fi, and I was like,
I enjoyed the hell out of that.
I forget, isn't Red One a Netflix movie or no? No.
Red Notice.
With
the other funny guy,
with
Ryan
Reynolds. But then Red One, was that just a
that.
regular movie? Was that just like a studio movie? Who made that? Because I was like,
Amazon. Red One's Amazon Studios.
Yeah.
And then
because it had a theatrical release.
And then now apparently it's doing Bigo numbers on Amazon Prime. It's crazy.
I appreciated the world building in that one. If you get around to it,
I haven't seen it.
I like the North Pole Santa universe.
And
it incorporates other mythologies too, like that other version, like a German Christmas. There's other mythological.
It's very Grant Morrison's Klaus feeling, except modern time with like Santa Claus, Tim Allen. Where like
I liked the Santa Claus.
By the way,
elves
Santa
with
Claus
attitude-y kind of vibe where I'm
played
like
by J.K. Simmons.
It's J.K.
Yes.
Palm Springs all over again, baby.
Amy.
Yeah.
How you been? What you been up to? What was how was your holiday like?
What you doing, girl?
I'm exhausted. Listen. I love what I do as hobbies. I love being a mom. This world is batshit crazy, and only now, because I am an optimist by nature. But as Steve knows, if the switch be flipped, I be flipped, and I spooky. I'm a big spooky.
It was the face she made after I love being mom.
But really, I'm tired. Like I'm just overall tired, and it is not because of the season. It is not because we're having a great cold snap, which makes everybody remember that their blood is not thick enough up here in Northern California. They're all dying.
Yeah,
everybody's cold.
Yes,
every knee, every ankle, every hip. You feel it. Yeah. No, you can just celebrate that you are the youngest of us, Tom.
This guy right there. That guy right there.
I was gonna say, I was there for a couple of days, and I was like, this is delightfully cold.
Yeah, because
No.
you're down there with the humidity too, where it's gross.
Well, when I
with your
left
heat and-
here for the holidays, LA, it was 79 degrees.
Yeah,
And I was
you're
like,
slated
what
for
the hell?
80s, like in,
I was
in
like,
like
what
a week,
the hell?
2 weeks.
And then I drove up 48 to 50. I was like, this is nice. This is nice.
It's very autumnal, rolling into winter. If you want to crack out some Green Night and start celebrating your Yule early,
Yes.
you've got space to do it. But I'm just generally tired, and I would say that's a bad thing. But it's also just a recognition that as the seasons continue to change, your body should be resting, and it's one of those.
It's supposed to be.
It's one of those reminders of not everything is content, even if it is, and it's okay. I can rest. That's fine.
This is supposed to be the resting period of time.
Also, I have seen so many damn movies in the last like 2.5 weeks
Yeah.
at the movie theaters.
Yeah.
I am losing my flippin' flapping mind.
That's where you're supposed to watch them. That's where you're supposed to.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
really. Yeah. Rental Family, people be sleeping on that.
Of course they are.
Oh, Brendan Fraser.
It's
Yeah.
it's about American and not America, and it's not about white people
It's-
in another country. It's about one
Hikari.
white guy and Asian families. Why would people watch that?
What?
No, so
Lost in
the
translation?
director is the director of Beef.
Nice.
So
Great series.
she co-wrote this. She mostly wrote this, and then she had someone that did a little bit of a co-write on it with her. It is beautiful. Jonesy is one of the composers for the soundtrack. It has those moments that we talk about with Miyazaki, Tom, where you have the pause, the intentional pause with something to kind of like let you breathe. It was so damn good. I am so flippin' excited to actually like buy it and keep it in my stuff. And then I had to see Zootopia twice because nobody went with me. There were different things that were going
Zebras.
on.
Zebra.
And then what else did I saw something else too. And then we've got Five Nights at Freddy's coming out this week too. And
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I don't. But other than that, I'm doing great. Tom,
Oh, you're excited.
I was gonna
see
say,
it.
don't
can you feel it?
don't let going to
Doing-
the theaters
doing great.
be like
are you feeling
a
it now?
negative thing. I like
Oh,
going.
no, that's the fun part.
And I go at like really
like
late
Wicked.
hours of the day. I like for like the 10 p.m. screening of things because I'm like, it's when I'm done with everything. And then a lot of people, it's funny. A lot of people are like, Tom, we should go to the movies together. Let me add you on the A-list. And I'm like, for sure. And then I'm like, do you want to go at this time? Like, that's hella late. And I was like, I guess you want to go then.
If I don't have work, that's fine. But I'm also like there when I'm like, hey, it's like a 10 a.m. movie on a Saturday, and I know I can get there, and the popcorn's gonna be fresh. The people behind the counters
I'm
might
at
be
10
slightly
p.m..
cranky. Oh, see, I'm that
I go
when
10
when it
p.m..
comes-
Oh.
Oh.
And like, you know, for me, because I don't know what people do from like, and I don't have like a real consistent job, but like, if people aren't working from like 8 till like 8 p.m., I don't know what the hell you're doing with your life. Like, to me, I'm like, it's like the waking hours. It's like that's when you do the lunch. That's when you meal prep. That's when you do the laundry. That's when you're like cleaning up the house. That's like, what do you mean watch a movie at 3 p.m. on a Tuesday? Like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't understand. I wish I could understand that a little bit more, because like that, I feel like that means like, man, you got your life so fucking buttoned up together that like you're just like, cool, I have nothing to do for the next 3 hours of my life. I'm not even talking about a long movie. I'm talking about time to get there, time to park, time to get in there, time to watch the movie, time to get out of there, time to talk about the movie. You got to talk about the movie a little bit, and then you got to get out of there. And that's 3 hours. That's 3 hours. So like 9 p.m. to like 10 o'clock p.m. movie. It's perfect time for me, because also no crazy kids running up and down the aisles. No, barely any teenagers, and most of the teenagers are just like losers who are just like, I don't want to be home. And I'm like, cool. Like, they're not like the kids like who came right after high school who are like, let's take pictures and be on our phone all day. They're just like I'd rather be here than be at home. And I'm like, cool, you're depressed and like you're finding movies as like your gateway. And I'm like, that's what's up. But anyways, me, what's up with that?
Big exhale.
Your cat is back.
I know.
I finally watched Predator Badlands, and then
Ooh, how was
How
that?
was that?
I watched Killer of Killers beforehand, so now I've watched all, and I watched I watched Predators, and I'm like,
Ooh.
I've watched now all of the Predator movies, and I'm like,
Nice.
I
You
have
are
seen them.
deeply
I have seen the
entrenched.
highs and lows, and my God, there are lows. And Brad in the chat will disagree. Alien versus Predator 1 or 2 is not the low of the low.
Predators.
Really?
You know,
Or is it is it Adrian Brody that had a predator as well?
that one
Is
is the
that it?
one that like infuriates me the second most. The first
Second? What's
most
first
is the
most?
one that, as Steve said, that someone said, "Do not talk to me about that movie at press junkets." Shane Black said, "Don't ask me about this one," and because that movie got like
wasn't he
fucked
doing-
with.
That's 2018.
That's 2018 one. That one fucking blew ass.
Is
Well,
it not
he was
Predators?
there. He was.
Yeah,
I thought
that-
it was the.
there's-
It was a Predators or the
I
Predator.
think that's the Predator.
I thought it was Predators.
'Cause Predators
Oh.
is Adrian Brody one.
Yes.
Oh, so then it's the Predator.
Yes,
Which
Adrian
was the
Brody,
one
'cause
that I
the
was at
humans are
Comic-Con.
predators, and then the
Oh, that's
predator because there's a predator
That's vegan.
hunting the predator.
No.
Oh.
So Brad says the Predator is Shane Black.
That's
so.
what I said.
Oh, see, I always thought
Predators is Adrian
was
Brody.
Shane Black.
There's
I thought Shane did that.
there's
one. My bad.
Predator, Predator 2, AVP, AVP 2,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Predators, the Predator, Prey, Predator Hunter of Hunters, or Killer of Killers, and then Predator Badlands. And Predator Badlands, in a funny way, without spoilers, baby, maybe evil corporations were the Predator all along.
What?
Ooh, Alien route.
Alien is
Because Alien's kind of
it's
Alien's
Alien,
kinda the same thing.
Alien 2,
corporations
Alien
are bad.
3, Alien 4, Alien it's Covenant, it's Prometheus, then Covenant, then Romulus. And then now
I
Alien
like
Earth.
Prometheus.
Oh,
I'm the weirdo that actually enjoyed like those the when the alien like before the aliens were like give me a little more history. So I was like, oh, Prometheus, this is interesting. I was like,
But that's the thing where there
I am a minority.
Well, yeah, there
I
are
know
there
I
are a
know.
group of people like you and me who are just like, you know what? Let's see what the fuck this guy has to say.
Tell
Is
me
it
about the
Alien?
secret.
Kind of no, but also I want to see what he's got to say. We should. He created this great franchise size Blade Runner, and then now we're gonna be like, he wants to talk about existentialism and where humans come from, and everyone fucking hates him. Like, get the fuck out of my face. But then all the alien heads are like,
Exactly.
give me more. I want to know where the xenomorphs came from. Who the fuck the jockey is? The jockey should have been this bitch. And I'm like, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I'm upset with myself that I was unaware of the Predator, given the goddamn cast it has.
It's an amazing cast.
Boyd Holbrook, Trevante Rhodes, Jacob Tremblay, Keegan Michael Key, Olivia Munn, Sterling K. Brown, Thomas Jane.
Mm-hmm.
What the
I was literally
Oh.
in because that was 2018 Comic-Con. I was in the theater for Conan, and I got the Conan Pop with Predator for them, and like Keys on the stage is like, "Hi, it's me." And I was like, I'm probably never gonna see this movie, but it's great.
But like,
I'll be
also,
fine
this
with
is him coming off of
Yeah.
Nice Guys, and that came off of Iron
Yeah.
Man. Like, he was on top of the world, and then
Yeah.
I think that movie got really
And
fucked
then
with
the Fire
for
Nation
sure
attacked.
because they were just like,
So he wasn't.
we have to make this very I think they were like, we got the Iron Man 3 guy, let's make it Iron Man 3.
So they fucked with his movie, and he was pissed off about it. Of course.
Well, I mean, I think the thing is, like, again, other classy gentleman, Zack Snyder, who's just like, don't ask me about this person. Don't ask me about this person. I could talk about everything, but don't ask me about these things because there's nothing good to say.
You can't talk about
And he says, like, cool, don't ask me about the Predator. And I'm like, that's a very nice, and that, like, we've done that on the podcast where I've asked guests, like, are there things you don't want me to talk about? And like, yes.
right back. I mean,
Anyways, so I saw that.
Brandon
I
roasted me.
saw a movie called Arco. I think Arco, Amy, you would really like. Animated film. I think it's a French film about a kid who
It's-
travels.
Oh, I saw the preview. I saw the preview for it with the time travel and the diamond
Mhm.
and the fall.
And
Yes.
the rainbow.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah. So I saw that. What else is going on? Not much.
Did you ever see The Long Walk?
I did see The Long Walk. We talked about it.
Yes. The fuck, Steve?
The Steve doesn't go to the theaters. All right, so we got some
Steve
news.
doesn't
We
like
got a
Stephen
lot of
King.
news. We haven't done an update in a minute. So we have a lot of things to talk about. Let's have a Steve, since I just punched him below the belt for no reason. Go first.
Feeling good. That's the third one. No.
Really?
No.
I thought it was.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah, after I recover from that low blow. So
Don't worry, you've taken worse.
those of you watching, I have. Those of you watching live, it is the Tuesday after the big drop of Stranger Things 5. Your boy here is a big Stranger Things nerd. My wife and I did re-binge it this summer to prepare ourselves, and we've reached a point now that we're in the break where we're kind of like, want to do it again? We're not sure. We're debating if we want to re-binge it again, but thoroughly enjoyed the first first episodes of volume 1 of the finale. But there's a nice little story that I wanted to share from these first 4 episodes, and that is about a certain character named Miss Harris.
Yay!
The teacher that is in this season. We found out that the woman playing said teacher was the theater teacher for the Duffer Brothers back in high school. Ross Duffer, who is the one that has an Instagram account, he posted a picture of her with the following caption. Miss Harris is played by Hope Hines Love. She was our high school drama teacher. High school was rough for me and my brother, but Hope saw something in us we didn't see in ourselves, and she helped give us the confidence to not only survive those 4 years, but to move to LA and chase our dreams. Finishing it off with, shout out to all the teachers out there making a difference, and please, let's prioritize the arts in schools.
Yes.
So, as someone who was also saved by theater in high school, and had a teacher who gave me a shot and gave me a purpose in high school, this hit home for me. So it was really cool to see that they got their theater teacher who sent them on the path they're on to be in their final season of their baby that turned into a massive pop culture juggernaut. So I thought that was a great story to see her in said series.
I want to do a little add-on since it's Stranger Things-y themey. Along with
As
volume
long as we
1.
don't spoil anything.
No spoilers. Oh, these are news. These are news things. News things are just factual things, not like in-depth, breaking newsy crap. Anyways, along with volume 1 and the final season being broken up into 3 sections, today, December 2nd, Tuesday, is the day that the Stranger Things series finale tickets went on sale at theaters. Probably virtually sold out within the first 20 minutes.
Believe it.
There were some publicity events that you probably could have requested for. I requested, but I think I put on the wait list. But it's a big deal. It's a big global, worldwide phenomena. The show that started out in 2016. And it's interesting only because I remember before this season, there was a lot of online scrutiny towards certain cast members, some for different reasons other than others. And there was a lot of people wanting to boycott the show. And I'm not saying shove it up yours, but it's very interesting how quickly the internet changes a tune when it comes to, the commercialism of I guess you could say like big shows. It's however your value system is, whether you are still boycotting it or not. I don't have really a dog in the fight. It's just interesting how quickly from the world stage of the internet to like now you're not hearing any bit of like this resistance towards it. I think there is interesting dialogue there that can go deeper, but it looks like there is palpable, deep anticipation for this finale.
Oh, yes.
And I think most people, like the general audience, are just hoping it's anything like an end game. It's something that feels like it sticks the landing, because this is a franchise that has lasted now a decade. So,
And some of us have been very thoroughly invested.
I just need Tiamat to show up and lay waste to everyone.
Yeah, there you go.
it's going to be a technically bullshit thing that's not a D&D thing at all, but probably.
I want it to be.
None of it has.
Side
Not one thing that's D&D has actually been D&D in this entire show.
I mean, some of the definitions that have been thrown around that were explained in some of these episodes are correct.
They're going to
and
have
aligned with D&D.
like a CD player, like it's like a deck of many things, and I'm like, oh, shut the fuck up. But
When's the last
Side
time
note.
you played?
I've seen shit. I've played some shit.
I've seen shit.
When's the last time?
A while ago. Steve's.
Side note to those that criticize about this is a lighter note,
Criticize.
how the actors have aged since the show first began. I would like to welcome those critics to go to YouTube and search 80s high school students.
Like adults.
They look like they're close to 30. So the casting in Stranger Things is spot on. Okay?
The haircut.
Because 80s kids looked old.
All you
especially
need
in
to
high
do
school.
is look up Ashley Tisdale, Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, and be like,
Boom.
damn. She
Before
was
the
like
nose
29 playing a 17-year-old.
Boom.
And you know what?
Why
We
didn't
all
you
believed
do
it. We all-
Jason? What's his phrase? No, you
I'm
want the other one
telling
you
you.
want is Hannah Montana. The brother in Hannah Montana
yeah.
literally was in his early 20s. He looks like a teenager. He
80s
passed out of it.
kids were smoking, owning mechanic shops, and were stylists at salons. That's how old they looked their senior years. So the Stranger Things kids are
That
doing
Jerry
great.
curl on Dustin.
I
great.
recently got someone asked me how old I was, and I was like, "How old do I look?" And someone thought I was 26. I was like, "God damn."
I used to get those. Now I don't. And I'm
I
okay
don't
with that
feel it,
still.
and I'm
I
like,
don't get
that-
carded.
I think that's the hardest
young.
part is when you
Anymore.
look young, but you really don't feel young, and so you're like, that
yeah.
fucking blows. Because when I'm like when I'm like 80, everyone's like, oh, you're like 50. I'm like, oh, it just hurts. But anyways, moving on. Next bit of news is Steve's.
That was my only news.
Okay, Amy.
Oh, I got a twofer. So let's start off with the sad news, because this also pertains to Steve's, and I beat him to this one. There have been quite a few deaths within the last 24 hours. The first ones we're going to start off with, I'm actually going to, I would pass it to a Steve's, but so CM Punk and AJ Lee, if you are part of the wrestling community, have a dog, had a dog. His name is Larry. Larry literally looks like the Wolfman. They adopted him 15 years prior, from a Chicago shelter, and he has been the ride or die literally for those entire 10 years. Everybody in the back knew him, loved him. He had his own like entourage. Larry was the man. And unfortunately, little homie did go over the Rainbow Bridge, took the trip over the Rainbow Bridge, and is no longer with us, which Steve's and I believe we did recognize during Saturday night's PLE, which was War Games in San Diego, from the way that CM Punk was acting when he was coming in and doing his entrance. So we send all of our deepest condolences out to CM Punk and AJ Lee and everyone that had an opportunity to give scritchies, pets, treats to the bestest boy, Larry, because he really he's an ugly, beautiful dog. I love that.
He
dude.
was so popular that the CM Punk AJ Lee merchandise line on the website had Larry T-shirts
Wow.
of the dog that you could buy on their pages.
Yeah, and he's cutest, ugliest dog ever, and I think that's probably one of his best traits. Next on the hit list, because this has deeply impacted my household, not just Larry. It was like the twofer, one right after the other.
Yeah, just hitless is a strong phrase after a passing.
Well. So at the California Academy of Sciences in San Francisco,
That
thanks,
place-
Steve's
that
great
place
plug.
right there.
They have had for the last 17 years an animal ambassador in one Claude, the albino alligator. Yes, you heard that right. He has not only been a staple of the California Academy of Sciences, but also for San Francisco as a whole. There's a lot of merchandise that you would see that literally just has a white alligator chilling there, and that's Claude. Unfortunately, Claude did pass away today at the age of 30, which is absolutely unheard of. And it is rocked a lot of people, including my teenager, who she's now an adult. Oh, Lord.
Oh boy.
But she found out actually about Claude when we lived in Alaska, and she couldn't believe there was such a thing as an albino alligator. And so multiple trips down to see Claude, including on her 18th birthday, which is her one request was to go see Claude, and spend the day in San Francisco and do a couple of things. And so she is very torn up, and me as a parent, I'm very torn up because it's kind of part of that loss of innocence. And even for, of all things, an alligator that she did not get to pet, but she felt connected to.
So
So the Academy does have, if you want stories or you want to share stories or how Claude and his outreach has impacted you, they do have open an email for the caretakers that you can send pictures, stories. This alligator was straight up so popular. He got gifts, fan mail, letters, stories. He was part of Make-A-Wish at one point because somebody wanted to go feed him. He is a library card in San Francisco. By the way, if you live in the state of California, you can go into any public library and get a library card for there. So if you go to San Francisco, at the San Francisco Library, you can get a library card with Claude on it. And they were specifically made for his birthday. Like, that's how important this guy is, which is kind of tight. So Claude will be greatly missed. And then I would be very remiss to say if I didn't bring up the very, very kind of heartbreaking Kevin Smith's mom did pass away late last night. Grace, there's no way that we can truly measure her impact aside from seeing how deeply creative, artistic, and well-loved Kevin Smith and his girls have been. And everybody that came in to contact with Grace, or Amazing Grace, as Kevin called her, was another one that truly just really breaks my heart. So those are like, I think that's gonna be the RIP section, the in memoriam section for me today. But I wanted to bring them up because it's a difficult one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Should I go to the other news now?
Yeah.
Why not?
Steve, do you have anything to say?
No. No.
It's always Jeff Bridges' Tron Legacy. Am I still to create the perfect system?
The system?
Yeah.
Am I still?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, my camera went out of focus. Whoa, that's fun. Okay. In not heartbreaking news, did you guys happen to see Ready or Not, 2019's Ready or Not?
Yep.
Like a Survive the Night. Yep. Steve's.
Steve doesn't watch movies.
Steve's.
I read books now.
It's like a horror suspense thing. It's a Survive the Night one.
It's got it's got the girl who's not Margaret Qualley, not Margot Robbie. But they made a joke about it in Babylon that everyone hated. But Samara Weaving and Adrian Brody, Adam Brody.
Oh.
Very different. Sorry.
Different Brody.
Whoever.
Okay.
People who like him, girls.
Okay. So as Tom gave you the update, there is a second Ready or Not. Here I come. Yes.
I was joking.
Man, now you see me fucking eat your heart out. God damn, they got it right off the bat.
So Samara Weaving, thank you, Brad. She does make it through the night.
Oh, one of the best ending frames of all fucking time.
Spoiler.
Well, you haven't even seen it. You have to figure out how she gets there. So literally the first photos have been released. We have Catherine Newton that's joining her in this one, as well as a cornucopia of cast members including Elijah Wood, Sarah Michelle Gellar. There's a whole bunch of people. Steve's a whole bunch of people, and it's picking up immediately after the first movie, so you can go straight through.
I remember the poster. I remember seeing the trailers for it and everything.
for the new
Wow.
one.
No. The first one. The first one.
The first one. So also this is being directed again by Tyler Gillett and Matt Bettolini,
AKA
Looney.
Radio
Scream?
Silence.
and Scream Reboot.
That's their
Um,
duo names called Radio Silence.
Radio Silence.
And the Looney.
Oh, David Cronenberg's in this one. Ooh. But basically it is supposed to be coming out in April of this coming year. Needless to say, you guys already know how I feel about horror films, even though I continue to try.
Loves them.
This one
It's great.
had all of that great anticipation that you're looking for, that tension, like the original one. So I'm
Well-
really excited. Mhm.
Well, it's like
Yeah.
it's okay to your point, and then also to Steve's point, because Steve should just slap himself for not watching it. It's like horrific things happen, but it is this one woman's like night fright of survival, and she fucking just pedal to the metal that shit and just like, fuck this, I'm gonna survive this motherfucker. And you're just like, God damn. And especially that part where
And the
she's like
premise
grabbing,
setup,
she's trying to
too.
hold on to that thing. I was like, oh god damn. Hey, it's so good.
That it is, even the way that it sets itself up, like the premise and how it leads into the survive the night shenanigans of it is so freaking great. Like, Steve's, if I'm telling you I liked this movie,
She liked the movie.
I liked the movie.
She liked the movie.
A
I like
buca de
the movie,
beppo.
and I'm
Dame
really
tu-
excited.
Dame de coco. Dame de coco.
Him buca de beppo.
A Sbarro pizza.
Andolini. Gorlami. Sorry.
So I really would recommend it. And I'm really excited to see what they do to continue this, because I didn't expect it actually to take on a sequel. There was always space, but it wasn't like a you have to, versus the shenanigans of something like, now you see me, now you don't.
I've already planned out. I've already planned a third one for you with the trailer. It's Ready or Not, Here I Come, You Can't Hide, and you use the Fugees theme for the trailer.
Did you read that fucking chat?
Have you been reading
No.
the chat?
That's
No.
exactly what
Yeah.
it says. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, honey and Brad.
I'm with you, Chad. I'm with you,
Wow.
Chad.
Gonna
I'm with you.
find
'Cause I'm already seeing an epic
and
trailer for the third
take
one.
you.
Still
Dude.
cut
Ba-dum bum.
face covered in
Jordan
blood.
Peele producing.
Yeah,
She's
if they
emotional with blood all over her face.
if they do that and they slow it down like they did, I've got 5 on it.
Ba-dum bum.
Oh.
Yeah.
Clip this.
Oh.
Clip this. Copyright. If they think it up, we thought it up.
Send the check.
Well, the chat thought it up.
Send the check.
Cut the check.
Got that check. So, of course, as
Job,
always,
chat.
continue to support your local movie theaters by going and seeing and participating in film, because let's be honest, if these beautiful hallowed temples of art go away, we're all going to be stuck in our couches and not participating in the community that is cinema.
Yeah, Amazon and all the big delivery store online shopping shit killed the mall, which was a third space. Don't let streaming kill the final third space, which is the movie theaters. Anyways,
And depending on what timeline you live in, Hitler was killed in a theater.
yeah.
Hey, cinema.
Ah,
Amy, is that it for you?
Yes, and I'm gonna say what everyone has been thinking in the chat. Tom, your hair looks amazing.
right.
today.
Look at him.
Look at
get
that
up and-
boyish, devilish
Tom, get
charm.
close to the camera right now. Get close.
I
to the
swear
camera.
you could do a
To the
toss
camera.
toss.
Now look at the camera. Look at the camera. Yes.
Yes,
Look at that.
look at that.
Look at it.
We've
Just
been
look
jealous.
at it.
Okay, so my news today, we missed some updates, and Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz will be reprising their roles as the O'Connells.
Boom.
Evie
Bisexuals and everyone in between
and-
rejoice.
and
Yes.
and something else O'Connell. What the fuck? I don't know. Rick Rick O'Connell and
O'Connell, yeah.
Evie
You couldn't remember
O'Connell.
Rick?
I don't that doesn't matter.
Did you call him Brick?
I called him something
Family.
O'Connell. Will be reprising the roles as Mummy 4.
Jerry.
Steven
Jerry O'Connell.
Sommers, who directed the first one, I think is out of the loop.
The ones we love.
And Amy, apparently, as of right now, the people who will be directing the fourth one is the people who directed Ready or Not 1 and Ready or Not 2, as well as the last few Scream movies, Radio Silence. There is a possibility, this is all that we know, that it will delve into Peru. That's where the third one left off, the movie that no one watched.
Yeah, I was gonna
Not the Scorpion King or the I can't remember where the Scorpion.
Scorpion King is a spinoff.
Yeah, Jet Li was in the third one.
Jet Li was the Dragon Emperor.
Right, it was Dragon
Maria-
Emperor.
and it
Wait,
was-
would it go through
Hello.
the wall?
I think it
The
was
Wall.
either scheduling conflicts or pregnancy of Rachel Weisz, which is
pregnancy.
why
She's gorgeous.
she was
Maria Bello.
recast. And I don't think there's any bad blood amongst anybody, but I think the people, what they want after 17 years, want another Mummy. Moving on, the Reacher show, Lee Childs on Amazon. Have you watched it yet? If you haven't, it's a good show. It's very simple, stupid, like big guy beat up other guy who are bad guy. It's like it's Walker Texas Ranger for the modern times, I would say, because there's a
And
little
it's
bit of
good?
this. Huh?
And it's good.
It's good.
That's a tall Chuck Norris order, my friend.
I like it. I mean, tell that to the CW Walker Texas Ranger that got completely abandoned by their studio, which is very upsetting and sad, and I feel bad for Padalecki in that regard. But this Reacher show scratches that itch of just like, yeah, there is good and bad, and there is gray. But you know what? People who deserve to be, let's just be
Eaten.
honest, murdered, do find their reckoning at the size of the 7'5", 280-pound man, Alan Richson, who's probably, I know he wants to play Batman at some point, but I'm like, you're like absolute Batman. That shit's crazy. You are not regular mainline Batman. That shit is crazy.
I want him to be Huck. Mark Millar's Huck. He'd be perfect.
He would be.
Well,
perfect as
if
Huck.
Millar World did any good on Netflix, which it didn't,
Yeah.
anyways, moving on. The creator Lee Child is now no longer writing the books. His younger brother, Arthur Child, I think is actually Arthur Graham, is going to continue writing the books. This is like quote unquote smaller news, but I think it's a big deal because
It's still news.
if the Tom Cruise movies were kind of reviled by Reacher fans but still enjoyed by general audiences, that shows that like the books since 1997 have such a big calling or such a devout fan base, which is really cool. But yeah, the audience of the books are maybe not going to be super pleased just because I think they actually haven't liked the last few books that were written by his brother. But yeah, Lee Child to step away.
I had read a comment, I forget if it was Threads or if it was Twitter, of a Reacher fan who said regarding Tom Cruise's movies, Tom Cruise did a great job for a role that he was never meant to play. Basically, that he was never meant to play this character, but he made it work.
I think a lot of
basically.
people at that time liked Tom Cruise as an action hero, but it is in that sense of just like, I don't know.
He's the opposite of what the character is. He's got to be 6'5",
Yeah.
280, not
That's
Tom
the
Cruise.
whole shtick, is that he's
Yeah.
this hulking thing that you just can't CGI away, right? You can cast
Yeah.
the fucking skinniest guy in the world to be the Thing or the Hulk, and that makes sense. But here it's like it doesn't make sense. You have to like this is the real world. Like people get shot, they die. Next on my news, because we missed a lot. Sam Raimi and Jordan Peele combined forces
Portrait of God.
for
Portrait of
a
God.
feature-length version of a short film, Portrait of God, that came out in 2022. Very cool combine of powers. Sam Raimi is currently coming off of a feature right now through his production company, Ghost Ship Productions or Ghost House Productions. So yeah, people are pretty excited about that. There's not much else news other than these two will be working together at a producing capacity, which is pretty cool. Yeah, as Brad says in the chat, if you haven't seen Portrait of God, goddamn baby. Lastly, so we can get to some questions from y'all. If you have any questions you want to put down now, do so that we can answer them after this last bit of news at nerdon.tv/discord. Questions at nerdon.tv, as well as joining our Patreon at nerdon.tv/Patreon. The last bit of news. Something I always love to remember. Savior, I'm going to say the word very liberally, savior, probably truly too, savior of Guillermo del Toro. Guillermo del Toro was once in a lot of trouble early on in his career. After Kronos, his father was kidnapped. And the people who kidnapped his father demanded money that Guillermo del Toro did not have. And in that time, Guillermo del Toro reached out and someone said, stay on my couch and I will arrange the ransom. I will arrange the money. I think they were asking for like $500,000. And this person is James Cameron.
Oh, shit.
James Cameron, savior of Guillermo del Toro, and provided a couch to Guillermo del Toro. Off the heels of Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein that hit theaters limitedly, as well as now is on Netflix currently. We're on the heels of Avatar: Fire and Ash, the third film in the Avatar series that comes out, I believe, in next week.
December 19th.
James Cameron has also said, "Fuck AI." So that's just some news. We're not here to replace actors. We're here to celebrate actors.
Heck yeah!
And that's it. That's all the news I need.
Be practical.
That's all I need. That's all. That's it. So now we have questions. Yeah.
I have. These question?
No, I have a comment. Any question? Go.
Oh, I was going to bring up MTG, so I want your question to go first, Steve's.
Oh, just that Leo DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence are beginning production on the next Scorsese film called What Happens at Night. I forgot about that. So
Nocturnal Emissions.
Oh, and Sunrise on the Reaping released their first trailer, and I am so damn excited because it looks fantastic.
Mother Mary, Anne Hathaway, and Hunter Schafer also released today. Yes, okay.
Green Knight A24. Let's
go. Jump at all the news we've missed over the past few weeks.
We're really excited. Okay, speaking of news we missed, but I know I wanted to bug Tom about it. Avatar: The Last Airbender was released for Magic the Gathering. Tom, have you pulled anything spicy? Did you participate in this set? Because I pulled everything in the line for Secret Tunnel. And I'm so damn happy.
That's funny.
Literally, the first one that Eddie gave me was the Musicians, and they're all dancing around. It's the Musicians, great card. Then the next one I ended up pulling was the Badger Mole, and then I pulled the Saga, which was the Tale of the Two Lovers, and then I pulled a Full Art Mountain, which is the mountain with the tunnel, and then I legitimately pulled Secret Tunnel.
I did a pre-release.
I'm so damn happy.
So a pre-release in these events are your local game store. As you do support your local theater, support your local game store. There are 4 nations: Earth, Air, Fire Nation, and Water tribes. And then there is a 5th color in black with magic, and that's just Azula. So you get Aang for air, you get fire for Zuko, you get water for Sokka, and then you get Toph for earth or forest.
Did you just say Sokka instead of Katara?
Sokka is Jeskai. He's not blue. But Toph for earth, and then Azula for black. I went 4-0 for the first 2 matches. So you do best of 5 games or best of 3 games. Nice. And I went undefeated 2-0 2-0. So I went 4-0, and I got to the last guy who was also 4-0, and I got my ass handed to me, which is fine, which is okay. You don't need to win everything. You just need to enjoy your time. You spend like $45 for this pre-release kit. I got Faded Firepower, which is a pretty nice card in the set. I was looking for Azula stuff, Phoenix King, Ozai things, which is in black and red. And then I went straight from there to a sealed draft event, which sucked ass for me because I didn't want to build the same set type of deck that I already built. But that was what was passed around to me. If I stuck to it, I probably would have done better. But that one I did like 1 and 6, so like I lost or 1 and 5, lost 5 rounds, only won. That being said, moving on. Yeah, I mean, I got some cool stuff here and there. I got the Badger Mole, which is a very expensive
I got the Badger Mole Cub too. Yeah, the Cub.
Yeah, the $70 that's non-foil, the $120 that's foil card. But anyways, yeah, it was fun.
Secret Tunnel.
There is some interesting news in Magic the Gathering, which is that they canceled a secret lair, which is a pretty big deal because they messed up a lot on the Monster Hunter. You go watch it about it. I don't want to talk about it too much because we only have 10 minutes left. So let's go and do some questions. Questions.
Tell me what you think about me.
Let's do some questions. First question.
Yes, questions. Tell them the questions.
Yeah, let's do this one. This is right. What has been your favorite thing that has come out so far this year?
Just favorite thing?
Favorite thing is Steve's hemorrhoids.
Yeah. Great times.
Rio.
Rio, the movie?
Steve's.
No.
So in wrestling, there is
friends.
Rhea Bloody Ripley, who is a fantastic, and her new best friend, Io Sky.
Genius of the Sky.
Tom, this beautiful pixie of a woman, legitimately every single War Games climbs up onto the top of this cage, puts a trash can on her head, and will just flip into all the people and knock them out.
Yep.
She just
this year the trash can had her name on it. It said Io Sky on it.
Yes, and it was on all of it. And Rhea brought it in, which was even cuter. So that is one of the most delightful things. Also, it's literally like I don't want to draw this parallel, but it's the Enid and Wednesday Addams dichotomy of like sunshine, rainbows, and just overall happiness. And like
the demon that is Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, and it's not as melancholy Wednesday Addams. She's just a badass. Like she'll murder anybody for her friend. And I love this for both of them because they just seem like it's just happy. And makes me happy.
I laugh every time Io Sky is on the warpath because she has this yell that she does while she's fighting. Yeah, it comes out of it's hilarious because she's like 5 foot,
maybe
like 5 foot, maybe.
She's right around the same height as Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, energy, amazing off the ropes, and this little one just comes, and you just hear this yell with all her attacks. They're fantastic.
And she's also done Lucha Underground, and she's done Extreme.
She fought Penta at Lucha Underground.
So the girl can take a bump, and she keeps on ticking, and she is probably one of my most favorite things of this year. I don't know. The word "things" is very hard to quantify.
I got a tie.
Go ahead, Steve. Let's hear it.
You have a tie? That's your favorite thing? Was a tie?
Yeah, I got this new tie. It's fantastic.
Yay!
It's Sinners and Stranger Things.
It's got mallards on it.
Mallards on it. Yes. Sinners and Stranger Things. Those are my 2 favorite things this year.
Sinners is good.
I mean, I'm a little bit in a tie as well. I think it's between K-pop Demon Hunters and Frankenstein. Just because K-pop Demon Hunters is kind of like the Barbie to Frankenstein's Oppenheimer for me, I guess.
Nice.
They obviously didn't come out at the same time, but like
good comparison.
Where like K-pop Demon Hunters, like everyone can enjoy it, and it's something that everyone can celebrate, and everyone can kind of like leech off of and make their derivative, stuff online for, which is fine. But also like people genuinely got excited about something that didn't feel so manufactured, right? Didn't feel like a manufactured, like, let's make this go viral. It was just like word of mouth for 2 weeks, and then everyone was like, oh, whatever, I'll check this out. Holy shit. And to me, that's the action-packed family fun value pack thing that I feel like I would have enjoyed for my money in a theater. And then Frankenstein is that is there is a specific scene in the part where I don't know his name in the movie nor his actor name, but what's his name? Walter Frey from Game of Thrones says something specific to the creature. That part was huge for me.
And real sets.
What?
Real sets.
Yes, real
All
sets.
of the sets.
Shout out to J.J. Abrams,
Nice.
who
nice.
created real sets for the first time. All right,
Nice.
next question.
There's great behind the scenes.
Next question from let's do Brad.
Brad.
From now on.
Hey, Brad.
With Gen V season 2 having finished
Ooh.
up. I still haven't fucking watched it. Having finished up
Yeah.
in
I
the
haven't watched
boys'
it
final
either.
season coming up next year.
Okay.
What is a
okay.
superpower you'd love to see in that universe? And if you have one,
Empathy.
what is a gross or gruesome twist to that power
boys.
that you think would fit their tone?
You don't get empathy in the boys. No.
Exactly. That's
No,
what I
that's
would love to see.
Not
What?
happening.
Oh,
She wanted
I said-
empathy.
superpower empathy
Oh.
No, not
in the boys.
No.
In the boys, it
Uh,
was great.
Starlight is like the perfect example of that.
Yeah, she probably the
She
closest.
is like the literal like the moral compass to the show.
And how's that been going?
It's not. It doesn't work in the boys' universe. It doesn't work
Mhm.
there.
Which
'Cause-
means that it's not super enough
'Cause
yet.
It's closer
No.
to real.
This is like the absolute universe where hope
closer
is the
to real.
underdog, and you must shine brighter for you to ever succeed.
You gotta shine bright like a
Just
diamond.
because things are dark doesn't mean they're not merit of like their storytelling.
And listen, we're gonna get the supernatural reunion. so
Mamba,
everything's gonna
give
be
me a
great,
break,
guys.
man.
gotta
Mamba,
get
give me a break. I
together.
watched Dora Hedora. I watched all this other anime shit. I watched
The
Free Ren,
Winchesters.
man.
They gotta play Wayward Son when they. I'm just saying, they gotta play it.
You just in the background, you just got to hear
Yeah,
the open, and you're like, perfect.
in the
we're done.
background. Or a score orchestral version of it.
But no, I
Like
will say, I
Bridgerton
think
style.
I do think to Amy's point though, I would love if the boys did resolve with Starlight being correct and being like, we shouldn't have done these X, Y, and Z things. Which again, she chooses mercy. She chooses to leave Huey when he's fucking up and shit. I'm like, she's like, in a weird way, I think I don't know. I feel like Skylar White is such a tragic character because like she's not wrong in anything she does. It's just that she's antagonistic towards Walter, which all the fucking toxic men in the world want him to just win. But in reality, like Skylar did nothing wrong. Where like Starlight isn't as like technically morally correct. She's still willing to do like illegal shit, but like her heart is always in the right place. But like so far as Amy said, like people choose to listen to their greater demons than their angels. But yeah, it would be cool if Starlight was like correct in most of what she does. Anyways, Steve's, what's your superpower you want to see with a gruesome twist?
Maybe because no one has that. What's the word for it? What Mystique is?
Shapeshifter.
Shapeshifter.
Shapeshifter. We don't have a shapeshifter yet, do we?
We did. It was.
Who was that guy?
It was with the big boy. It was how they got a picture of a senator sleeping with a hot chick, but it was like
Yeah.
actually a big boy.
Right.
I think that was in
That's
season
right.
1.
Who? Wait. What was the name of the invisible guy that was sketchy? Season
Translucent.
1. Oh, Steve's. If this helps you, that's the dad who's also the son, of our protagonist kid in Violent Night.
That's right.
Yeah, we're taking it back to the beginning.
That's right.
Um,
Then if that exists, teleporting, but every time they teleport, they piss their pants.
Just-
Oh,
Oh, it's on entry, not on exit. Okay, that's a problem. You're gonna leave a tinkle trail like everywhere. if
Wasn't
was
that
your
Huey's
superpower.
power?
bitch.
But he was naked. Huey got.
I mean, I just saw Companion, so his superpower was caca.
In I think that when they get what is it, Compound V, he can teleport.
What was this? Wasn't The Boys? It was the what's the DC show where the power someone with this power was happening where everyone was owing.
Oh, that's Doom Patrol, baby. That's
Yes.
I love I forget his name, but it's like Muscle Man
That
McGee.
scene.
If he
That scene is beautiful.
flex Mentalo, he can flex his muscles in ultra reality. It's the greatest power.
Yes, something like that.
That is the twist.
Because I saw that scene like this is hilarious.
That
This
was
is
so
great.
good. I loved Doom Patrol.
Oh, Doom Patrol.
I love Doom Patrol.
Underloved.
Oh, yeah,
Underloved.
absolutely.
Beautiful thing.
For me, a power would probably be, I want to see Dr. Manhattan level reality warping, but the gruesome fucked up thing is that like every single time they do it, like major organ failure. Like black bile spitting out of their mouth doing, because it's like there has to be a balance, because like Homelander, for the quote unquote Superman-ish kind of like power set he has, is still pretty fucking weak compared to any Superman style character ever. Like All Might whoop his ass, Homelander whoop his not Homelander, Omni-Man whoop his ass,
All for one.
like
would.
probably Superboy whoop his ass. Like he's not super strong. Like the fact that like 3 dudes could just like,
Bizarro would.
who?
Bizarro would too.
Oh, for sure Bizarro would. Bizarro's hella strong.
Cody Lander would.
Like, it feels like a regular Batman could probably like outpower Homelander.
Find a way.
He already has a way. That's the best part about that.
Because the boys have been thwarting him, so that proves that Batman could take down Homelander.
Okay. So last question of the night. This is gonna come from our chat with Black Devil Mamba. Question.
Hey!
What?
Which
Tell me
movie,
what you think about
book,
me.
or TV?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because it's like you have your first tutorial, which is Mandalorian, go here and get this package, and then you do all the tutorial. This is how you run, this is how you jump, this is how you shoot people, this is your Mandalorian flamethrower, wherever the fuck you got. And then as you go through the game, you learn more about your Mandalorian lore, you get more Mandalorian weapons, you upgrade your fucking armor, but then the impetus of the story is that you get the baby. And then you have Werner Herzog, who's just like, I would like to see the baby. You fight fucking assholes at the end of the Empire, and you know you call it Shadow of the Empire. And then you know they're like, and then you could do the thing where it's like, it's RPG, so it's like, do you do your own path of this Outlander asshole, or do you like, let's go more into this culty ass Mandalorian shit, and then you meet like Bo-Katan and all these other characters, and then every planet you visit, somehow the armor is just ting ting. What you buying?
But you gotta find them. I think that would be the fun, is that you have to find the armorer, like they're hidden.
Well,
So
I
it's
think
legit,
like
that's their whole thing for each one. You can find the armorer, but you've got to do X, Y, and Z.
I think we get to the main hub of the planet you're on. They're definitely not there. They're always on the outskirts of it. So you're like, God fucking damn, I gotta find the armor on this planet, and it's fucking irritating. And yeah, it's like, yeah, you do shit like that. And then as the game progresses, like sometimes maybe the little baby like can do some shit in battle. You're like, oh fuck, my guy's not just an idiot.
Unless they have unless you had to unlock the skill tree for the baby, and then you actually have to feed some of your points into the baby's skill tree to get them to level up to actually make them a proper companion. That's good parenting. That's
Maybe.
what we do.
I feel like in a video game,
Then
the one thing you don't want to do is have to fucking escort mission this shit. And then like it'd be cool if you like it did the force healing for you, and then there's a moment where you lose the baby, and then you're like, fuck, I put all my skill points in that baby and not in myself.
Yeah.
An idiot.
Where's the goddamn baby?
Okay.
Steve, do you have one?
Because I'm reading the book right now. Stephen King's 11/22/63.
11/22/63.
It's a time travel book. It's a guy. There's a portal that this guy finds in 2011 that takes him back to 1958, 59. And the guy who's known about the other guy who's known about the portal the whole time says, imagine if you can go back and stop JFK from being killed. Maybe Martin Luther King doesn't die. Maybe Vietnam ends sooner. maybe we
That
end
is
up making
a
progress in
game
the
already.
future.
It's
Well,
called
then
Red
there it is.
Alert, and they do
Is it fun?
that. Einstein goes to the past and kills Hitler, and then the Russians take over.
Okay, well, this is JFK though.
Oh.
But yeah, that's the point of the book is that this guy has his plan to live in the past. I'm halfway through it. Live in the past for
To
like
save the
4
future.
years in order to save JFK. The thing is, when you come back to the real world, if you decide to go back to the portal, you reset everything. So everything you changed goes back to the way it was. So if he messes up and he comes back and tries to start over, he's wasting another 5 years of his life. So he's aging as he's doing this.
Mm.
But the portal things are when he comes every time you come back, it's only been 2 minutes since you've been gone. So however long he
Oh.
spends in the past,
so it's like opposite
when-
of light speed travel.
when he comes back,
Opposite.
like whatever time he spends in the past,
Yeah, it's opposite of
when he
light speed
comes
travel.
back to us, it's only been 2 minutes.
Yeah,
So he'll age 5 years, but he's only been gone
it
for 2
takes
minutes.
5 years to travel in time, but not for us time to pass. Interesting.
So if he messes up, he's got to go do it again and age another 5 years because it starts in 1959, 58 or 59, and he has to live there until 1963 to thwart the JFK assassination, which I've only gotten to 1962. He's stalking Lee Harvey Oswald right now. So
Just shoot him.
Stalking.
there's
I mean,
we're finding out
if I've tried to do that.
why.
All right.
Because
Uh,
he needs to be sure because there's a belief that it's not Lee Harvey Oswald.
I feel like
So-
it's up Brad's
you have to
alley
wait.
of Hitman. There's Hitman stuff where you have to do certain things to like get your target. Amy?
Great book, 800 pages.
So firstly, I do want to acknowledge Brad in the chat saying Mortal Engines. It's already a movie and it tanked, bro. Sorry.
Oh, no.
That one, I don't think it's ever gonna make it into video game form.
Well,
I'm
I
gonna
think
go kind of.
I think he was saying that would become a video game.
It would be interesting if it could. I don't know, but hey, do you know what? Go with it. I would, for me, and this is gonna sound super super dumb, but kind of fun. And it's for the kids, baby. It's for the kids. Captain Underpants, the video game.
Tra la la.
So it's ridiculous, but a la Pajama Sam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which would be so fun because there are so many damn books. But literally you could have the opportunity to play as Captain Underpants, but really you'd have to play as George and I think they're both Georges. If I can't remember. I know one of them's George.
Harold, I think.
Harold and George. You're right.
Jackson.
Because you have to you have to trigger Captain Underpants to be able to fight
Mhm.
and the whole thing. So you're literally going to start like mini quest style, and then maybe you get to play as Captain Underpants, and you could do as many DLCs as you need to help like support that. And to give you space, but also like I miss a good old fashioned click around till you find what you're supposed to be clicking game, and it would just be really entertaining. Also,
Lost.
like the ability to have that ridiculous like 2D kind of flappy Paper Mario style would be so fun.
Lost count how many times the boys have rewatched the Captain Underpants series and the film. And they have
What
the
about
books.
Super Diaper Baby?
Super Diaper Baby is you mean like as a standalone, or you want because Super Diaper Baby is different, and then technically also you have comic books that are in the books. You got to deal with.
I think in your Pajama Samness, right? Like I feel like the kids are
You can
going
see it.
around
I
town
love
doing
that you got it
things,
still though.
and then like when they get to like certain mini games, that's when the Underpants guy comes out, right? And then you could do Super Diaper Baby DLC, right? But like
Mhm.
kids playing this game are going to like the animation. They're gonna like traveling around, clicking everything, be like, "Was that? Was that? Was that?" And then the George and Harold always saying something funny about whatever that is, right? Like they might see like, I don't know, something.
Attack
I
of the
feel like they
Talking
do.
Toilets is
What they have to do,
literally,
they have
like,
to do
the
something like
thing.
kind of Rugratsy and little. There's the detective dog, the detective kind of in that
Mhm.
Pajama Sam thing, where they say something else and it's still suggestive, right? Where it's like
It's just
Yeah, and I feel like that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah.
Oh, also there was another question from the chat. Steve's Brad doth ask who that cat is.
Oh,
As your-
well, she went away. That is Elliot. It was a rescue cat from across the street from my mother-in-law's place.
Elliot.
She is because she lives off Elliott Road. That's why. Thought it was a boy, actually a girl, and we've had her for 3 years now, and she's insane.
Like good insane?
Depends on the day.
Like kitten cat insane?
She is very when she goes in the litter box, which is in our room, our bedroom, she doesn't just go and get out. She will scrape and scrape and scrape, not because she's going so much, but because she's just scraping the walls for no reason. So I have a squirt bottle by my bed when she starts going for too long, because it's like 2 a.m. when she does it. She will cuddle with you for 15 seconds and then say that's enough.
Mhm.
She loves Sally, our basset hound.
I was gonna ask about Sally.
Does not like Harriet, our golden doodle. So they will go to war, and Harriet will not slow down. She keeps trying to go
She's
after
a
the whole
doodle.
night. And
She's a
yes, our
doodle.
dogs are Harriet and Sally when Harriet met Sally.
And Sally is fantastic.
So yes, the cat is Elliot. She's not as cuddly as Cal was, but she's fine.
Cow.
She's fine.
Cow was a big poof.
Cal would just chill.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, y'all. Well, that concludes our Nerd On update. Let's go find someone we could raid over to. Thank you, Steve.
Let's
Thank you,
raid them.
Amy. Thank you
Thanks,
for co-hosting. I do have to skedaddle because I have work in 3 hours.
I thought you had a movie.
So
Yeah, Collateral Tom.
I'm going to go grab a quick nap before all that happens.
Night-night.
We are going to go and raid over to someone else. Who that person is, I don't
Someone
know.
else.
Snowbike Mike is live. Weesa Allen's live.
Snowbike Mike is live.
We
It's a
have
great name.
a couple
It's like
of
Stuntman
different
Mike.
options.
Stuntman Mike.
I
but-
like Scott Prop and Roll.
With that,
Stuntman Mike.
everybody, thank you. Take care of yourself. Stay hydrated. Stay warm. If you're hydrating, drink something warm. It's good for the body, baby. And is there anything I missed, Steve's, Amy?
No, just preparing.
As always.
Everyone, you know the drill. As always, nerd on.
Best in the
Nerd
world.
on.